Okay, this is the thing, and we've talked about this before, but I want to review. To succeed in marketing, to create messaging that matters, to get people to take action and invest in you, your service, and your business, you need to follow this simple formula. So niche, offer, result. What this means is you need to first identify who your target market is. From there, you need to figure out what the biggest, most common problem that this group of people, this niche, has. You then create a solution for that problem and present it as an offer to your niche. And when those two things combine, you get a result. Either the service that you've created to solve this problem, it works or it doesn't. And you take that feedback, you adjust your service, your proposed solution, your offer, and then you try again and again and again until you have a proof of concept. I'll give you an example. Let's take our introductory program for new clients at Bowery CrossFit. The first way we tried is with a 2-hour on-ramp class, and from there we took our new clients and pushed them into our CrossFit group classes. Now we saw that this worked for some people, but we lost a lot of other people. So we determined that the program could be better. The way in which we bring on new clients could be a lot better. The next thing we tried is we created 2 separate classes, a level 1 and a level 2, and we pushed most of the new people into that level 1 class. Now we saw that this worked for more people, but we also lost a lot of people as well. So we determined this program could still be a lot better. Next, we tried a separate class and made this program 6 weeks long before transitioning our new clients into our general group classes. We saw that this worked, but we also lost some people through the cracks, so we determined that this program could still be a lot better. And so now we still offer a 6-week introductory program, but we offer a lot more one-on-one training, nutrition, and group fitness coaching in our 6-week new client program. We've seen the best results from this program, and this is the program we advertise to our audience and potential new clients. Now, once we had the proof of concept, we were able to go and drive traffic and go to market. And this is the way businesses work. You look at your audience, the problems facing them, and you try different methods for solving that problem. And only after you have a proof of concept should you start to pour advertising dollars towards that product or service. But here's where I see a lot of people making mistakes. They'll do this out of order. They'll come up with an idea and think it sounds great in their head, and then try and drive as much people as they can towards that product or service without even seeing if it works or if it's effective. So I'll give you a different example from the same gym. A few years ago, I wanted to create additional revenue streams for our gym, Bowery CrossFit. So here was my great idea. I said to myself, well, we have these ads on Facebook and they work really, really well for our introductory CrossFit program, our 6-week women's challenge. So I thought, well, if I can advertise and get people signed up for that program, I should be able to do it for any program. So I created a 6-week Olympic lifting program. I spent a week creating an amazing video sales letter for this program. I created a landing page. I created the membership type in Zen Planner. I was really, really excited. And in my head, this was going to be a program for people who wanted to learn the fundamentals of Olympic weightlifting. And this program was going to improve someone's snatch and clean and jerk in 6 weeks. And the result? Well, I got 1 person signed up. Now, I actually got really lucky. That person ended up staying for 8 months, so I did have a positive ROI on my ad spend. But here's the real problem. This 6-week Olympic lifting program, this specialty program, it was not market tested. Now, let's not even talk about the fact that I hadn't actually put anyone through this program. So I had no idea if this would indeed improve someone's snatch or clean and jerk. But the offer, improve your snatch in 6 weeks with this class, that was not market tested. I didn't stop to see if people in my inner circle would take me up on this offer. I also didn't do market research to see if this was a problem plaguing people in my audience. Simply put, I had an idea of something cool and I tried selling it to strangers without doing any testing to see if I was on the right track. And this is where I see most people get discouraged when using paid advertising to sell their services. Most people will form an offer without speaking to their market first. So this was me creating this 6-week Olympic lifting program without seeing if anyone in my market actually wanted it. Next, people form an offer and never test it with the market. Now, this was me trying to advertise this Olympic lifting program without having put anyone actually through the program. And then often you'll see people form an offer expecting to get that service or product right on its first version without any kind of iteration or changes to the program. Now, I never got this far with our Olympic lifting program, but with gym owners, I'll see people create a program assuming it's going to be perfect the first time around, and that's it. But the bottom line is most people pick a niche come up with some random offer, and then assume a random result. Gym owners will pick a niche, like stay-at-home moms who shop at Lululemon, and then come up with a random offer, like a Spark Ignition program. It's going to be circuit training without barbells, and we're going to focus on wellness. And then they'll assume a random result, like we're going to make a bunch of money, and moms are going to love this. And then what's worse, they'll drive traffic towards one of these programs, assuming they can drive the right people to the program and all will be well. But that's not how marketing works, and that's definitely not how Facebook ads work. So when you're thinking about creating a program or an offer, or even when you're thinking about your current services, the ones that currently exist, follow this structure. Pick a niche and their problem. Do the research to know if people have a strong desire to have that problem solved. Take an educated guess as to what will bridge the gap and take people in that niche over to the solution to this problem. Create the offer and then test it. Collect feedback and see how your market responds to it. And then adjust your offer based on the feedback and then keep going. And then once you have your proof of concept nailed down, then you're ready to market.